live look at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Wisconsin Badgers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Sends it back in motion. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Lowry. Complete left side. Coleman. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Badgers headed quickly to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Boost, sweet. Hey, move. Ready, go.
Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Rigby. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48.
29 belts.
making the adjustment.
Go!
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Coleman. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game. The way they're throwing it right now, I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball. And right now, that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
Level.
Sets his feet. It's Lowry. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Looking for the edge. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space, and I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got his man. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch, a big fella.
The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's Underwood. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
2nd and long here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Underwood unloads to the right, and they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter, and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Keeps it himself. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A run for the quarterback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Third and 6 yards to go. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Lowry. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Makes a catch at the 10. He's got great speed. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the pass. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Motion from the back. Looking downfield. It's Underwood. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
They'll run it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Trying to cut through the noise. Left side is Chroma. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
Looking for a crease. It's Chroma. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there. Start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Really good looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time, Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne, who was a teammate of mine with the New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient and setting up blocks. This guy shows that patience as well. He really helps out the running game because he's not in a rush. He just takes his time and carves his way through the defense.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Badgers will try to pick it up on 4th down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field.
Let it go! Why did he go?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Gonna run it. It's Croma. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
The hand to the running back. They put the brakes on it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They want to run it left here. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Kick is in the air. Looks it in. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Georgia in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Bulldogs, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Pulled and fired complete. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Throwing, Underwood. Time to take a shot. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Long way to go on second down. give to the single back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Zings it complete to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Play fake, Underwood. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try it over the left side. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yards. This defense, they knew about him, and now they're finding out about him.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
He got it. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Coleman. Got enough for the first down. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, that's why this running game is so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. We saw it on that last play.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Badgers want to crank the tempo.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Gonna let it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Got some green grass. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too, now that you just picked up that first down. Don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
Sends it back in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Gets the back moving. Pulls it. Keeps it on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Wisconsin! How about this back staying on track and getting it on the option?
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the win.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They stop him just short of midfield. What a nice return out to the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Underwood. A little release to the back. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Underwood. Finds his man. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker.
Makes the catch, and he's free. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the good tackle, forced the second down and goal.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the lone running back. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. On the move. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on fourth and goal. On the option. Touchdown, Michigan! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And this will be caught as they convert the 2. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Right down the middle. Right side, it's Coleman. There he goes. 30,
receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He'll go out of bounds at the 32-yard line, and that is how he is making his mark as a return man. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. On the move. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing, Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Buchanan. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. The corners are walked up tight. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Fires into the end zone. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Tie game, fourth quarter. You get it in the red zone, and then to have a mistake like that is devastating.
Oh, this quarterback is the leader of this team. He's expected to make better decisions than that. You just cannot have your leader and your quarterback go out and be careless with the football, with the game on the line late in that kind of situation.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Changing the routes with his receivers.
Blue 22, blue 22. Freeze, freeze. Where did he go?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down, tie game. They don't have to go for it, but it looks as if they will. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. The handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right side, it's Marshall. And he steps out of bounds after a nifty run and picking up a first down. The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop right there. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Badgers now use their 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Keep it. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And this defense is bowed up in the red zone, but I got to keep in mind the situation. This is still a tie game, man. I want the lead late in the ball game. Jesse, I'm going to kick the field goal here.
Yeah, it's enticing to want to try to get a touchdown here and put so much pressure on the opponent, but I think you're right. This late in the game, when it's all tied up, you just got to take the lead on the scoreboard.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass, it's Lowry. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. Brings him to the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
I know he's got the height and the weight of the tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Drops back on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And that incompletion's okay. Again, what is the goal on this drive? The goal is to get a field goal. I don't need a touchdown. So I need to be able to take advantage of any space that they give me right here so I can make this kick shorter, make my kicker feel comfortable, because everybody knows we're not trusting a kicker in a big moment to make a long field goal.
Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Out wide left, it's Coleman. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Out wide right, it's Phillips. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6